Hey guys, it's your boy Blackrue back again. Q Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe it was Blackrue investing. Dark horse in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe.
So what's up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back with another video. You can catch me every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Benzinga Detroit channel, on their YouTube channel, where we do the Ruell Report. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we go over stock and crypto, mostly crypto. And today, oh, by the way, if you're not familiar with Benzinga, they are one of the worldwide leaders in stock news. They do news for TD Ameritrade, WeBull, amongst others. Today, we're going to be talking about stock versus crypto. This whole thing came up. I was having a conversation with a friend on Twitter. And basically, they're kind of dyed in the wool about how they feel about stock versus crypto. And I just wanted to debunk some things about crypto right quick. If it's stock versus crypto, it's crypto all day for me. All day. But I just wanted to have something for you guys, because I know you, most of my crowd, most of my audience, you know how I feel about crypto. But you guys might have friends like that. You guys might have family like that, where they're like dyed in the wool on crypto, on stocks, and they're saying stuff that ain't backed up by any information. I'm gonna give you the information right here. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put the information right in front of your face, so you can show your friends. So anybody who's watching this on a short, you can look and you can see the information. All you guys can look at the information and make the decision yourself. Let's not do any hearsay, no BS. I'm about to show you information right in your face, and you can make the decision for yourself. So let's just get into it, y'all. Okay, so first of all, we're going to get into this a little bit later. Things I want to debunk. If you guys can see this, let's just put it in the slideshow mode right quick. Points to debunk: the volatility of it. Everybody always says crypto's so volatile, and it's my opinion that they're both volatile. Like, one's not more volatile than the other one. One has cycles, the other one has cycles. This whole deal about crypto being funny money is not backed by anything. It's just zeros and ones. It doesn't mean anything. We're going to debunk that. And then I have a thing that I want to kind of like bring to y'all attention. Like, quantity for quality. Alright? Basically, bang for buck. Crypto, to me, gives you more bang for your buck. Just flat out. Okay? So first let's get rid of this whole funny money idea. And let me just walk with me for a second. Let me just look at you for a second. So, basically anything in the world, it's about what you can pay for it, right? Things are only worth what people are willing to pay. And people can make an argument: gold, silver, certain precious metals, they're worth nothing unless, like, they mean something to us. Gold and if you're a guy like me who listens to a lot of different stuff, there are a whole bunch of ancient reasons why we might like gold. But you can go into like precious metals being semiconductors, and precious metals actually have functions for like computers, semiconductor chips, so many other things. But basically, I can just give you things right here that don't have any other value other than people assigned a value to them, and people are willing to buy them and trade them, so they have a value. Hence, Pokemon cards. People are willing to buy and trade these, so they have a value. Precious art, like a signed Frida Kahlo piece of art. It's probably like, I don't know how they're saying that's only $1,000, but this might not be an actual true site. I was just trying to find it, something that would show an idea of what something like that would cost. But or maybe this is a print and not an actual real piece of her art. This is a print that she signed. But it has a value because Frida Kahlo is a known artist, and if she signs something, that means somebody's willing to buy it because it has her signature on it. Same thing with basketball cards, baseball cards. Like Pablo Neruda, a poet who I love a lot. Maybe this is his, like, one of the first copies of his poems. Maybe it's signed. So, okay, then it's worth that much. Maybe this is one of the first copies that is signed too. Maybe it's worth that much. It's like if someone owned a Picasso or a Da Vinci or whatever. People are willing to pay for those things. So, hence, crypto. We got companies, publicly traded companies, that own Bitcoin. All you got to do, quick Google search. What companies own Bitcoin? Companies with the most Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Of course, MicroStrategy, right? They changed their whole thing around, so all they do is buy and trade Bitcoin, and they're a publicly traded company. So we got MicroStrategy, Tesla, Voyager Digital, Square, of course Coinbase. Company I have a show on, Benzinga. They have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. There are tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of companies with Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Kevin Rook, he has a thing like who holds all the Bitcoin. Let's go take a look at that. It should show us a whole bunch of companies, different companies that hold Bitcoin. And people, like very smart billionaire people, okay, like Tim Draper. Tesla holds Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, of course, he owns MicroStrategy. Tezos, they're a crypto coin foundation. Who else? Coinbase, of course. Who else we got here? El Salvador, of course, right? Mogo, I know that company. So many people have Bitcoin, own Bitcoin. Elon Musk owns Bitcoin. Chamath Palihapitiya, former Facebook guy, he owns Bitcoin. So many people, so many rich, like, people who really are not in the business of losing money. So many companies like Square, Tesla, who are not in the business of losing money. Benzinga, they own Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, obviously, it has a worth now because people own it who are very, very, very rich people who are not people who are interested in losing money. Bitcoin is owned by publicly traded companies. There's a Bitcoin ETF that does nothing but have Bitcoin in it, or or Bitcoin-like companies. Their companies, Silvergate Capital, the deal in trading crypto. It's a publicly traded company. Coinbase, crypto exchange, publicly traded company. Just the list goes on. Grayscale, they're not publicly traded yet. They're traded publicly, but they're on the penny coin exchange, so they're not as safe as secure as something that's on the NASDAQ, but they're trying to get this on the public exchange. They've had a Bitcoin ETF and an Ethereum like ETF before it was even popular. So they've had it for a very long time now. So whole deal about it being funny money, that's debunked just by the fact of all those companies, publicly traded companies, owning Bitcoin. It goes into the same point of, okay, people own Pokemon cards. They're willing to trade it and they're really willing to trade it back and forth to each other, so it has a worth. People own precious and fine art, and they're willing to trade it back and forth, therefore it has a value. People own basketball cards, which is really nothing more than like a picture on a cardboard sheet of paper. So they're willing to trade it back and forth, so it has a value. So that whole funny money thing, publicly traded money companies own Bitcoin now, trade it back and forth. They're in an ETF, which means hedge funds now have their money into Bitcoin. So all the stock people who you say, okay, stock is not volatile, stock is like, safe. These type of people own Bitcoin now. So the fact that it's funny money, no, that's we can just cross that right out. What is it? Format options. I don't know how to do it on here. Whatever. We could just cross that point out. The volatility point. Let's go to that. All right. So it's been a war, both Bitcoin and the stock market, and the biggest indicator of the stock market is the SPY. People call it the SPY. It's an ETF, basically, of the top 500 stock coins or stock shares. And basically, like, if you want a kind of a hack of the market, people will just come and buy they'll come and buy the SPY, and the SPY always trends up. So that's their little hack. And I believe that the SPY gives a dividend as well. So that's a hack of the stock market. But as you can see, it's down 60 points. If we come look at Bitcoin, it's down almost half. But I want you to look at a key point here, which is Rona. So going back to the SPY, Rona crashed the market around the beginning of March. It just tanked it. So had you invested February, like the beginning of March, you'd have about a 2x right now. So 220 to 420, about 2x. Bitcoin, on the other hand, was also crashed by Rona, and it was about 5,400 at that point. Right now, it's sitting at about 39. So 54. We do like 50 times 6 is 300. So 5,000 times 6 would be like 30K. So you have about a 6x, a little under a 6x. So again, crypto bigger gain there, and not really that much volatile than stocks if you look at it. If we look at it at this point. Now, if you want to go deeper into it, I can show you some stocks that have been decimated. So, growth stocks, for instance. Space growth stock was as high as $60. What is this? 6 months ago. About 6 months ago. What was this? No. Let's say, okay, June 2021. So that's about 9 months ago now. Decimated. Talk about volatility. Almost $55 down to $7. Jamias. January 2021, like about a year and 3 months ago. About $70, decimated down to $7. You want to talk about volatility there? CleanSpark, they got into the whole Bitcoin mining business, but they started out being a what is this, alternative energy, kind of like where they build these grids, like these, like say you build a house in a place where it can't connect to the main power grid. They'll build like a mini power grid for you for your house. We get in 2021, $41, decimated down to $10. Lucid Motors, a Tesla competitor coming up, was as high as $60 only, 5 months ago. Decimated down to $22. Like, all the growth stock area, by the way, just massacred, which also presents an opportunity here for us to kind of get in some growth stocks. But let me continue on there. Some stocks before Rona decimated, and some people with Rona decimated. Some people said they would never invest in these stocks, and now in this whole wartime we got here, they're booming like oil stocks. Decimated during Rona times. Gush. It was sitting at about what? Let's see. It's sitting at about $12. Now look at it. $130, $47. I was telling people back then, man, oil ain't gonna die. It's not gonna die. It's not gonna die. It's just not going to. They're not gonna let it. People are like, nah, oil's done, son. I took my nice little profits around here. But look at it now. Look at it now. Occidental Petroleum. Back then, Rona time, sitting at about $13. Look at it, $57 now. Now just note, in order to get into these, you needed like $15 here, $13 there. Carnival Cruise Line. Back then, could got into about $7, $8. It's doubled now, even though people not really taking cruises right now, but it's doubled now. Crestwood Partners, they also give a dividend. I was high on this. I kind of got out around like $25 on this. People were saying I was mad for investing in oil. Back here it's $5. Look at it now, $30 a share. But of course, you had to put in $5. So first of all, with the growth, I've just shown you there's tons of volatility in certain stocks. Tons of it. Tons of volatility here. I can show you again if we come and look at cryptos. Blue chip cryptos. Got that same volatility. However, like, had you invested for Rona, look at the bang for your buck. Instead of having to put in $13, $5 a share, $8 a share, you put in 27 cents. Boom. Was as high as $3. But still, it's at $1.20. That's just 6x. ADA. I was telling people to invest in this about 30 cents. Back here, if you were investing in 05, or I'm sorry, in 2020, or you were investing like when Rona first made this hit, it was sitting over here at 3 cents. You're sitting at 80 cents, guys. Like, such a big boom. It was as high as $3. So, I mean, I can give you so many examples of this. Ethereum, Luna. Luna was about $1 back then. You're sitting at $89. That's an 88% X on that. So it's like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, you can see there, quantity for quality. Like, some of these stocks, like, okay, let me just give you one more before we kind of wrap this up. Coin market cap is a company called Seek. They're getting into AR, VR. They're getting into the metaverse. You look at this coin, about 30 cents a coin, right? You got stars attached to this. Lady Gaga. Man, you got Randy Zuckerberg with a show on here. They kind of want to be like the MTV or the YouTube of AR, VR. So you got like Mark Zuckerberg's sister connected with this. Ziggy Marley. There we go. Randy Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg's sister. We got star. Her name's Jessie Reyes. She's on here somewhere. We got Demi Lovato. Man, we got Sarkoky. I'm not sure, but you know, you got international stars on here, man. International stars. Harmonize. You got Dwayne Wade. Come on, man. All of that for only a 30-cent a coin investment. No, that cost me like $10 to get something like that in the stock world. Something that has a Zuckerberg invested into it or on it. Like, she did this personally for Seek. John Jovi, come on, man. Like, so the quantity for the quality is way better here with crypto. They're both volatile. I showed you growth stocks which have gotten killed. I showed you some value stocks that with Rona got killed because nobody was going cruising, nobody was going flying. They got killed. And I showed you some crypto stuff that's just run. Like, they're both volatile. It's all about what you invest in. It's not funny money. We got institutions in this. We got like freaking hedge funds in crypto now. You can X that out. I mean, come on. So that's what I got for you guys there. I hope I kept that kind of like organized. If there are any questions, just let me know. Come over here to the channel. We're trying to make a push to 1,000 subscribers. It's darkhorsewatcher.com. Let's see, darkhorsewatcher.com. We're sitting at about $8.95 here. Trying to make that push before my birthday, March 29th, to get to 1,000. I don't know. I think we can still do it. If not, we'll just push it back another month. Let's get there, guys. Yeah, man. So, look at some of my previous videos right here. Have a good one, guys. Peace.